Guys and dolls, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So, what do I think is going on with dating sites? I have been on dating sites. I'm not new to the online dating world, okay? Didn't have any luck back then. I used to think, I'm fixing my little stuff that's going on over here. I used to think that, it's better to meet somebody in person, but I met a crazy person in person. He knows he's mentally ill, and he refuses to get counseling. So, you already know who this person is. You've seen him on my, on my page before. He's a fucking lunatic. So, regardless of saying other people are lunatics, okay? And I met another person who's a woman who had her own group, but what she was trying to do is the same meetup platform. She's a loon too, and on her page it says toxic versus healthy relationships. Well, this isn't a dating site, but I'll get back to that in a minute. Her group is not about toxic versus healthy relationships. That's what she uses to pull you in. Then once you go to her house and you get to know her, you find out that what her real game plan is to develop this this cult where we all have money, we all share money, so everybody has the same amount. We grow our own crops, we have our own community, and this and that. So basically it sounds to me like a cult. So those are a few of the loons that I met on Meetup, and I met some other people, the ones who told me the truth about the other individual, whose real name is Jeff, but we call him David. Anyway, so dating groups are online dating is the same thing. It's full of lunatics. It's full of people who are not serious, some of which are married, many of which are in serious relationships, but they need an ego boost. Their partner's not doing it for them anymore. So they get on there. They will even go this far. Like I said, I'm not new to the online dating world. I am not new to it. It's the same bullshit now that was on there years and years ago. It's the same bullshit, different faces. They will even go so far as to have conversation with you, have great conversation with you, make arrangements to meet you, choose the date, the day, the time, and the place, and once you agree to it, they ghost you. Which tells me they're married or they're in a serious relationship, but they're playing games with other people's emotions. Same thing that Demon Boy did, right? Playing with your emotions, playing with your emotions, playing with your emotions. If I ever meet somebody from his motorcycle club that he used to be a part of, Gremlins, I will be more than happy to tell them what kind of person he really is and what's going on with him that is unacceptable for his organization, for his club. He's no longer part of the club, but they might need to know what they're dealing with because he's not going to tell them the truth. I will tell you the truth. So if I meet anybody from the Gremlins motorcycle gang, I will tell you what your former member was truly like, and you're not going to like it. So, moving right along, he's been fucking with people all his life. And it's high time that karma bit him on his ass. You're going to keep poisoning people's lives over and over and over. You're going to meet the right one. And when you met me, bitch, you met the right one. Moving right along. So the people online on dating sites are just like him. They're bullshit artists. None of them are serious. They're bullshitters. I don't know why this is so wobbly, but it's getting on my nerves. Quit it. Anyway, people online are full of shit. They really are. Majority of them are. You may, if the timing is right, one person will meet another person and they're both serious within that same space of time, but that is so rare and almost completely unheard of. All right? The dating platforms are a lot more interested in your money than they are about you meeting someone. So far as decent guys in Colombia They're not online. I have seen people from Iowa, Florida, New York, and that's not what my filters are set up for. But people in my area just don't seem to be, and the ones who are, they're not serious. And the ones who are in my area they're not serious either. Why people pay, I mean, this confuses me. Why do you pay money, cash money, to be on a site? You just got that much money to piss off in the wind? You could throw some of that money this way, since you got money to get online and play games with people's emotions. And like I said before, if you want to play games, spend your money, go to an arcade. Okay? You're paying money to jack with people. I'm confused by that. It's never going to make sense to me. Never going to make sense. So, I don't know. It's never going to make sense. But yeah, there's a lot of bullshit artists on there. A lot. Nobody is really serious about meeting anybody. And although one of my friends keeps talking to me about stay in meetup, my first few people that I met in meetup are mentally severely off their rocker. Why would I continue to do that? I'm not saying I won't do it, but it just doesn't look good. And then, like I told one of my friends, I said, is it that hard to be normal? Apparently it's real hard. Real hard. And as I told you, Jeff needs to go to therapy. He does. He really needs to go to some serious comprehensive therapy. Will he go? No, because he's exerting way too much energy into trying to act normal and trying to blend into society. But yeah, he needs to go to comprehensive therapy. The female that is pretending she's got a group for one thing, but she's really trying to recruit people for a cult, she needs therapy. Comprehensive therapy. Will either of them get it? No. The people on dating sites. I once saw on a dating site, Plenty of Fish, which is one of the worst sites you could be on. Every slime ball in the world is there. One guy gave the camera a mean face while he's flipping the bird to the camera. Oh, that's hot. These are the motherfuckers that are in the world today. This is the type of shit you get to deal with every single day. I stopped going on the site. I don't go on there that much because there really is no point. Will I continue to pay for it? Probably not. Because it's a waste of my fucking time. And all you need is one person who is serious about meeting someone, but good luck finding them. So I wasn't going to go there, but I will. The Roof is a very sophisticated, classy place. And little sons of bitches that were there last Saturday need to be in a club that's in New York, or, not New York, they need to go to a club that's in Kansas City or St. Louis, because they are dirt balls. One of them doesn't talk to people, doesn't smile. He stands there like a statue with a mean face, all day, all night long, which is weird in itself. He seems to be the type of individual to pull out an AK and just start spraying folks. He's one of those. Well, the dirtball that came with him was hitting on me hard. And things just blew up out of proportion. I got away from him. I went there with my friend. I got away from him. And he was on me like flies on shit. Are you looking for a job? Why would I be looking for a job? Are you hiring somewhere? He started asking financial questions because he wants to be a predator to a woman who has very strong finances. Why else would you care about somebody else's money? I said, I'm good. And then resorts to, aren't you new in Colombia? I got away from him, and I got away from my guy friend at the same time, and I should not have, because that's when all hell broke loose. But my friend turned me over to this guy at the same time. Hey, she needs a dance partner. I said, no, I do not. Yes, she needs a dance partner. I told him that black guys are very aggressive. I told his ass that. He handed me over to him like, here you go. Here's somebody for you. Because he basically saw some cute little honeys that he wanted to get with, and he never got with them in the first place. So you throwing me over to this fucker, and you didn't get no ass anyway, didn't get no phone numbers or nothing. So, anyway, long story short, the guy was all over me. I ignored him. I moved to get away from him. I hid from him. I went to the other side of the bar to get the fuck away from him. And nothing made a difference. He was still on me. And then was going to try to force me to agree to have him be my chauffeur to show me around Colombia. I don't need your fucking ass. I got my phone. So after going through all these changes with him, I was ready, this close, to telling him, I don't need to come here to be picked up by you or anybody else. Okay? They're slime balls. And you got to be careful with slime balls. You don't know if he has a gun. You don't know what his problem is. You don't know if he likes to beat women. You don't know what the fuck's up with him. So you can't just go cussing people out. Okay? Although he needed to get cussed out because he wasn't getting a clue. And of course my friend chewed my ass. You never should have left me. And he wouldn't have did nothing like that to you because I'd knock him out. It worked out in the end. And I avoided the little fucker and I left. And didn't say goodbye or anything. Didn't even finish my drink. Didn't even give a shit. I was out of there. It was traumatizing and triggering for me because so many men are fucked up predators. So it was very, very triggering. Okay? Very triggering. I should have stayed with my friend because he's 6'1", 6'2", something like that. Dude wouldn't have had a chance. He would have got knocked on his ass with Tweety birds flying around his head. So I should have stayed with my friend. It won't happen again. It won't happen again. I told men, and I'll tell them again, you need to masturbate before you leave your house. So that when you leave your house, your balls are emptied. Pressure's off, balls emptied, so you can actually use this head instead of the other head. A lot of it is ego, too. I have to get with whoever I set my eyes on. You're coming off like a fucking predator. Stop that. I think women need to get tasers. I'm probably going to end up getting one. I'm probably not going to have a fucking choice because these motherfuckers don't understand English. Predators are everywhere. We are living in a society that is predator friendly. You can't go anywhere without somebody, you know. I have mace in my purse. I switched purses, so I need to put my mace back in the purse I have now. And we're going to need a taser. And if you're walking somewhere, you need to have the taser or the mace or whatever in your hand, not in your purse. In your hand, not in your purse. It cannot help you in your purse. It cannot help you in your purse. So, there's too many predators and not enough normal people is the bottom line. There's just not enough normal people. And no matter how fake people are and no matter how much they pretend to be so nice, you eventually find out the real them. So you might as well just be real right out the gate. You know? You might as well be real right out the gate and stop faking that you're so nice. Because Meetup is finding out that Snake Boy, Jeff, is not a nice person. He is fucked up. He's severely mentally ill. He is. And he will not go to counseling. He's going to ruin as many people's lives as he can. The predator from the club is going to do the same thing. Ruin as many people's lives as he can. There was a dude on the dating site that said, "Hey, gorgeous." And I ignored him. He's another narc. He just struck me as a player. Black men are aggressive as fucking hell. Not all black men. So if you are a black man who watches my videos, please do not. If you're a gentleman, thank God you're a gentleman. But way too many of them are aggressive as hell. That's why I don't date them. They want some sex today, now. Ew. That's straight up nasty. That's why I don't deal with them. But then I deal with somebody who isn't black and he is severely fucked up in the head. And his reputation is spreading through Meetup, so I'm tickled to death about that. It's high time the dirt that you do comes back to you. It's high time. I'm a strong believer in karma, bitch. And karma's going to bite you back on your ass because you like to destroy people. And you like to dominate them. Yeah, we're not fucking doing that. So anyway, I was going to take full body pictures and put them on my site, on my dating site. And I'm not going to do it right now. I'll do it if and when I feel like it, because I'm not going to go above and beyond for motherfuckers that don't take you seriously. Predators that only want one thing. I haven't dealt with that on this particular site where they're acting like horny pigs. I'm not dealing with that yet. But a person will talk to you for like a minute and then they'll run away. Or talk to you for 2 days and then they run away. Which might be a good thing because I don't need another loser. If you're not mentally stable, don't talk to me. And you know that you're not mentally stable. And you're not going to get help. Don't talk to me. Stay the fuck away from me. Alright? And there's so many men who are controllers of women that they need to deal with Heather. A little white girl named Heather or a little white girl named Becky. Somebody who's like, well, he's domineering, but I don't mind. He's handsome. I'm not a rollover. I've never been a rollover. I'm very, very aggressive. And when I get mad, I am a human pit bull. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your jugular. So those of us with strong personalities, we're not going to make it with most men because they have this obsession with control, dominating a woman. And I'm not going to have that. I'm not going to have it. So you better get Heather. Because this little child right here, I'm not your daughter. So if you got this drastic need to dominate somebody, I suggest you get somebody pregnant and tell your child what to do. And the baby mama's going to dump you too because she's not going to have you ruling her either. So if she has any self-esteem, she's not going to put up with your shit. Just saying. So anyway, yeah, don't take guys online too seriously unless they're consistent. They take you out and they take you out. They don't mind buying popcorn. They don't mind paying for a movie. Don't take them seriously unless they are consistent. All of them are a joke. Every single one of them is a joke. And if myself or any of my friends find somebody online who's not a joke, that's an isolated incident. That's not the norm. Everybody on air is playing games. And a lot of them, like I said, are married. And they have girlfriends, live-in girlfriends or steady relationships. But they're getting on there just to see who will tell them how fine they are. And, oh, I'm so happy to talk to you and all this other. It feeds their ego. That's the only reason they're on there is to feed their fucking ego. And God knows it's big. Their ego is bigger than Texas. All right? All right. Y'all take care. Love you. Bye.